right about there. Looks good. Ba-ding! This is legitimately one of my favorite animations in the game. This thing looks so awesome. Just all this stuff flying at it. And that thing's gonna drop out of the sky. So cool. I really, really like it. So, got a few things done. A friend of mine hopped on last night, opened the game up to multiplayer. Me and Ginger run this game out to end of content about, like, I don't know, 3 times. And I kind of jumped the gun on starting without asking. So we come by. The thing is, normally he's the one that does all of this kind of stuff. What do you want?
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer.
Words.
The space elevator will now automatically.
Words.
Project assembly is divided into subsequent phases.
Words.
It is time to be.
So,
do not let fix it down.
It is one thing I can do. I can let fix it down. So hard. Normally Ginger's the one that does all this stuff with the balancing and I run around like an idiot getting killed and finding stuff because I get bored really fast, and when I get the zoomies I need to go and do stuff in a game like this. So we played. I did this till my head hurt, which didn't take very long, and he got to run around, get the zoomies, and then got a whole bunch of research done. As you can tell by the fact I'm flying through the air with all this stuff up here. There's still a bit of junk down here. I put this. I do like to go vertical in a factory, but there comes a point where verticality gets in the way. You have to go up so high. That said, I managed to still not go up high enough, but that's okay. Because this is a game where you build everything, and then you tear it down, and you build it up again, and you tear it down over and over and over again. Because you constantly need to build and expand, and just keep making more and more and more stuff. So as it is, both those tiers are finished. I gotta make 50 smart plating. Oh yeah, there's Ginger sat in there having his tea. I could have swore he'd made his character look slightly different. Oh, that's the default character. Yeah, he customized his too. Odd place to just sit down like that. We have research. Should have recorded when we got these. That was some wonderfully creepy stuff came out of there. A bit of deuterium. That's locked until it gets through somewhere. Synthetic power shards. I have no idea that's going to work. Free runners, blade runners. That's gated behind steel, so that's going to take a bit. You have. There's how much fun he ran out and had. Ran out and found 5 of them. And a bunch of slugs. And from the sound of his voice in Discord, he had a lot more fun than I was having. Okay, now that I've thrown together a quick plant to build smart plating, let's go find out if I got something that's going to change the entire plan. What do you got for me? Confirm. Really? Really? I just went through all. I just set it up, and now you want to give me stitched iron plates. Game? You're killing me. It hurts my soul have you do things like that to me. If you want to know the other reason that stitch iron plates hurt so much, is that this was the last thing I set up last night. all that work, balancing and playing around and finicky with numbers. What if, give me a recipe that's 3 times faster. And there it is, smart plating number 50. Didn't take too long, just complete reorganization of power production. Come on, faster. Get in there. Completed. Hey, this has changed too. Used to have red buttons on the ends. I actually think the whole, kind of like the whole GUI has kind of changed.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. What? Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will
I'm stuck watching a PowerPoint presentation.
Highlights are automated power,
need that,
production,
need that.
Personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of Project Assembly is your next main objective.
More plating,
new project
automated
parts
wiring
will
frameworks.
need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better fix-it future.
I can't believe they make you sit through all of that. Like, watch this presentation. Ding! Mediocre pioneering. This is also really, really cool. Oh, I didn't see the platform up there before. Oh, cool.
Phase 1 of Project Assembly completed. This is only the beginning of Project Assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far.
I'm
Reminder,
adequate.
Not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies.
And/or puppies.
Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
It is statistically likely. Yeah. So what do I need? More smart plating, framework, and automated wiring. Those require... Let me borrow these for a sec. And I'm missing rotors. Give me that too. This isn't happening anytime soon. I don't care about slowing stuff down. Oh no! They require the next step. Right. Right. That requires the... Oh, what's the next step up? Not the manufacturer, is it? No, can't be. I bet you have to research the parts. You could be researching the parts instead of just drinking coffee, you know. Tier 3. Coal. That stuff. That stuff. There we are. There's the framework. And the basher, which is a very nice... I could almost do that right now, to be honest. Blueprint designer, which is neat, but... Belts. Big bin. There we are, the second miner. That's gonna... Oh, that's gonna be a big problem. So this guy here is gonna double the amount of resources we extract. And that means I need to build twice as many of everything to produce parts. This is all gonna come apart again, and that's gonna suck, and I don't want to do it. So what I'm gonna do, first thing I'm gonna do, where are we here? Beat stick. 15s, how much of that do I have on me? Got a lot of stuff. I need plates and rods. Okay, I have rods over here, so I'm making rods. Not sure where I'm supposed to be making rods here. Making rods here. A couple hundred rods and then 100 plates. Whee! Fortunately, I got this plate factory down here that I have to tear all apart because now I have a better way to make plates, and I'm not happy about that. Give me those. Yes, I'm aware my factory is currently a bunch of floating platforms. Things are going to change multiple times over the course of things. I feel no desire to tie myself down to one structure as of yet. One beaten iron, please.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Wait, sacrifice? You mean they didn't make it? That's not encouraging. Not encouraging at all, to be honest. And 10. I think that's what I needed. I only needed 5. More wire! Okay, I'm gonna build a couple of these things. Because Junior's gonna want one. And I have some exploring to do. So I said I was gonna explore, but there's something I'm gonna go look for specifically.
Milestone reached.
Coal.
Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner.
And coal.
Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source.
I know.
To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Probably. Probably is good to know. Coal is over that way. Slight problem. I built this base because I wanted to stick out from there and cover this whole area. I am going to wind up doing something that's going to make a lot of people unhappy. You're not going to like this. Because in order for me to get to where I want to go... Hi, can I... Please let me do that? Thank you. Coal is that way. Kind of aiming for between there last I checked, unless they've moved it. It's been moved. Okay, that changes things. Normally I would pave this guy that way, but now we're going that way. That changes a great many things. That is an issue, because now let's go straight. I had come to rely on those nodes over there. Let's get another blip here. Bling! Was it kind of that way? Straight north, was it? Just about. It's a long-ass way. But they're closer than those. You know what? No, those are still in the same place. Would shoot past there. I know what's over there. I know what's over there. To get further into the map? I think I want to go with dependable. What I'm used to. Because it gets me further into the map. Yet again. It's over there, right? That way. Ding, any minute now. Wait, didn't you just ping up there? That one? Oh no, that, okay, that's on the way to the... That one is on the way... That one's on the way to the bauxite deposits. That's what that one is. So I guess we're going north. We're gonna have the same problem. We're about to set off an awful lot of people's OCD by doing this too. Because this is how I prefer to explore. Running along the ground is for chumps. Well, if you're gonna die, might as well die on camera, right?
This bleeding temple hums a residence song. Play for us.
That's not creepy at all. Oh, hang on, more creepy.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Got your sustenance budget right here, planet. There's coal. There's another coal. There was a third one around here. Ping ping. That one, that one. Okay, there's a whole bunch of coal over here. Cool. Won't be too difficult to set up operations once I have properly pacified the local wildlife. Now, I've got a bad feeling about what's over here. I'm expecting spiders. Personally, I'm not afraid of spiders. This game, I hate them so much. Pile of rocks. Chunk of limestone. Don't care. Coal and coal. Come on, I know there's something. There they are. Those little bastards. I mean, I guess it's just the small ones, not that bad. The big ones, those I hate. Ah, it's going. Favorite die. And then they attack you from behind and you don't know where the hell they are. I have a slight issue with scale in this game. I didn't bring any nuts with me. I don't want to use a inhaler right now. 3 of you little buggers. Alright, so that strategy works just fine too. There's another one. The tunnel I'll have to blast through. Just one more, okay. Oh, that's no glory. are you? Stop that. It's silly. With all that, what's making that noise? So that over there, that's a tunnel of some kind. There's probably a slug in it. Ah, there's what I'm looking for. That explains all this nonsense. It's an easy way up there. Let's go with my favorite and yours. The good old-fashioned stackable pole. Zoop that, please. Couple more. Arg! And to think, they expect us to, like, parkour our way everywhere here. Okay, let me put this down. You're gonna let me put this down whether they want me to or not. You just haven't figured that out yet. Players will need to research things like jetpacks to get up the stuff that's up high. No. We just have to not care about the environment around us. Ah, I love the smell of carbon dioxide in the morning, don't you? Smells like victory. One of the horrible things they did is that these are impure nodes, so they only produce 30. So cause a bit of an issue. Not an insurmountable, but one of the little pain in the butt things that they throw at us to make challenges. What you'll notice is that there's no power line from here to here. Very good reason for that. In this game, when your power goes down, everything goes down. Then you have to find a way to start up it all back up again. And when it comes to things like needing water and coal, you wind up having to supply an awful lot of power just to bootstrap the whole thing. I'm not doing that. I refuse. Right now, these two water pumps, those two miners, there's a lift pump on here you can't quite see. There it is. And that is all one isolated system. That guy is running at 150% capacity, or 100%. He's overclocked to double power. And the reason for that is that water guy he's overclocked to 150% production because that thing only makes 120. These four want 180, so that guy had to get overclocked. And because I wanted to run more than 2 coal plants, that guy is pumped up to 200% production, so he makes 60. So 15, 45, 15, 30, 45, 60. Spending... This stub plant burns... Here's the painful part. The stub plant runs at 75.7 megawatts. That guy makes 75 without overclockers. Such a pain in the ass. But what it's done is, this is, well, one, it's allowed. 2, it's 300 megawatts with a power. Right now, we can make 660. That's with all the bile burners, and I want to move away from those. Right? The issue is that our max consumption is still, like on the, excluding that, on this grid here, is still 343. So, I still can't move away from the bile burners because of the amount of crap going on. Thankfully, there is still 2 more coal nodes over here. They're a little further away. 242. There's our map. They should be down on the beach. Let's come around here. Yes, it's another giant floating platform. Eat me. Should be. Oh yeah, there's one right there. And back there. So it's not gonna be much of an issue. I can. The stub plant still has power to spare. I don't have to overclock. Oh, let's see. Those are both impure nodes as well. So they can each satisfy 2 of these. Whereas what, 10, 20? Math amount of power. I'll figure it out. But it's nice to have something that I don't have to feed. I just turn on and walk away from. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. But that's how I play this game. Right now, this highway, if you will, comes out of the plant over here somewhere. Out here. And then just shoots straight north. I'm going to shoot another one straight south. Traveling overland in this game is not safe at all. And it's nice to have something I can, in time, probably slap down long-ass conveyor belts. This definitely needs a hyper tube. Once I have a satisfactory amount of coal power going, then we'll get a hyper tube over here because those things require a butt too. Okay, it's very loud over there. Very, very loud. I was incorrect with the purity of those other 2 nodes. Those are normal nodes. They're each making 60, meaning that I could run 4 generators off each of them. Still have to overclock. My options for water, right, so the 4 of those want 180, that only makes 120. So my options are run 3 of these and somehow tie it all together. Needing 360 water through a pipe network that only runs 300 right now, or overclock them each by 50%, and that works fine. That's working just fine. They run off the stub. The stub is currently at 165 of or thereabouts. I had to overclock the stub generator and the miner again, but that's okay. So right now it's at 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps, 3 of which are overclocked, and 1 miner that's overclocked. It's a lot of power, but I'm spending 165.6 to make that much. Isn't that beautiful? That's a giant 4-digit number. But it's still a 4-digit number because of the frickin'... You are so loud! It's still a big number because we're still running the biogens. But, at... what, 75 each? It's 12 times 75. 6 times 150. Big. It's a big number. So it's so huge, it's almost incomprehensibly large. At least to my pea brain. It's ugly as sin. I will have to come back someday and touch it all up. Probably when I get Mark II miners, because that's going to let us double the size of the entire mess over here. And that's going to be, at that point, it'll be just figure out some way to make modular layers or something like that. Because after the Mark IIs and Mark IIIs, and you got to overclock everything. So it's going to have to be something that's just simply tileable. This is kind of tileable? Kind of. Kind of tileable. I mean, it's... I could wedge in another... What's that eat up? 1, 2, 3, 4... 2, 3... I could spin those around. And wedge in another bank there. We're away from needing that yet. We're currently, like, using a quarter of our max consumption because we have to step up. What's next? Steel is next. Steel, miners. I am definitely building a hypertube to get out here. This walk is... I mean, granted, I can, you know, I can weigh down my A key, my shift and my W key, and just go to the bathroom and hope my guy doesn't walk off the end of it. It's a long-ass way. So every time I kept walking over the path, something kept making noise, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just a spitter spitting at me. Alright. Cryptic crap have you got to say?
The effigies ripples through our temples, our veins nearly touch. He is shy, notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
That's not comforting. So I'm not really sure how much I've got recorded in this episode. Let's end it off on a high note. Thanks for all the help.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench.
Yeah, I figured that.
Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix it, and humanity is relying on you.
They're relying on us. Does that coffee taste good? I'll see you in the future.